Welcome back, part 3. So today we are talking about parallel and perpendicular lines, and how to create new lines from the information that we know, the characteristics that we know about parallel and perpendicular. Right on. Let's try these last 3 questions and we will have completed this 5-6 worksheet. Let's take a look. The directions say write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line that is perpendicular. Perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes, nice, to the given line and pass through the given point. You're welcome to use a coordinate graph to help you. Let's look at this first one. So I have a line right here, and they're telling me that I'm going to be perpendicular to it. Remember, this is the symbol for perpendicular. Now we have to remind ourselves, what are the characteristics of perpendicular lines? They have opposite reciprocal slopes. So I'm going to grab the slope, I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to change its sign. So if it started out as a negative, I'm going to change it into a positive. If it started out as a positive, I'm going to change it to a negative. But definitely flip it, right? Got to take that reciprocal. Let's take a look. So I can currently see that the slope is -1/4, but we need to change it. We're going to grab it, flip it, change this sign. So if I flip it, it becomes this. And if I change the sign, it becomes this. But I don't want to work with 4/1. It's much easier to work with 4. So my new slope is going to be 4. And they gave me this beautiful point to work with. So again, I have a slope and a point. We're going to use the point slope formula. So y minus y1 equals m parenthesis x minus x1. So make sure you write that down and plug those numbers in and see how you do. Go. So I wrote down the formula. I have identified my important ingredients because a point is always x, y. And this is the only point I see, so I marked it as number 1. I'm going to drop in the ingredients. I like doing my little lines. And dropping in. I'm going to distribute. And then over here, I'm going to minus 2 from both sides. Ooh, be careful. If I owe you $4 and I borrow $2 more from you, how much money do I owe you? I borrowed 4 and I borrowed 2. I now owe you $6. So that's our new equation. Nice. Why don't you try B and C? Remember, the only difference between these and the questions that were above it is that these are perpendicular versus parallel. Give it a try. So you can pause the video, give it a try, and then come back and compare your answers to mine, okay? I'm gonna start setting up the second equation. Welcome back. So we have a request of writing an equation in slope-intercept form for a line that's perpendicular to this one and goes to this given point. So perpendicular lines have opposite and reciprocal slopes. So the current slope is -1/2. I'm going to grab it, flip it, change the sign. So it becomes a +2. Now if you see it as 2/1, that's great, but it's going to be much easier to work with. It's just 2. So now we're going to use this new slope and with this lovely point that they've given me, and we're going to plug it into the point slope formula. Why use the point slope? Because we have a point and a slope. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Be careful of that double negative. I can see it with my eyeballs. We have a double -3. Bloop, bloop. My minus 1 is 2x plus 6. And we're almost done. We have to isolate the variable of y. We're going to add 1 to both sides. Did you get the answer 2x plus 7? Nice. Now if you didn't, this is a great time to pause the video, stop, rewrite this part of your notes, okay, and correct it. And last but surely not least, we have another line. We have to find the perpendicular slope. So it's currently 2. Now I'm a visual kid. I need to see a bit more so that my wiring, my brain can see it best and do its best. So I'm going to put a 1 underneath. I haven't changed it. I literally can turn any number into a fraction by putting a 1 underneath. So now I'm going to grab it, flip it, change the sign. Grab, flip, change the sign. Graph, flip, change the sign. Ah, my new slope is -1/2. Not too shabby. And we have this beautiful point here. Ooh, lots of negatives. This is like worst case scenario. I make everything a negative. Let's see how we do. I'm gonna write the formula down. I'm best when I write the formula down. If I try to just put it in my brain and do that, it's not gonna work out well. I know my brain way too well. And my brain says, no, thank you. So I'm gonna drop in these ingredients. Ooh, double -4, be cautious. And double -2. Holy heckers. Be safe there, kids. I'm gonna take care of these double negatives. This is just y plus 4 over here. And then here I'm gonna distribute. I added -1/2 x. Negative times a positive is a negative. Half of 2 is 1. I'm gonna -4 from both sides, because again, we have to isolate the variable of y. We gotta get that dude alone. And it's gonna be -5. So if I borrow $1 from you, and then I borrow $4 more from you, I definitely owe you $5. Well done. Now, this 3-video set can be watched over and over and over again. It's a great set of videos. I wish you luck. You did well. I'm proud of you.